Alright, so instead of just doing the screenshot thing, I thought that it'd be kind of interesting if I tried to do sort of a guided tour. Now, a lot of this is going to be just my first impression of the mod, and I'm going to just tell you exactly what I think about it. If you think this is a good idea, let me know in the comments. I might just go back to my standard thing after this, but I just thought I'd kind of try this out to do something a little bit different, sort of a live commentary. The first thing I'm going to mention is that this area, especially where I'm standing, does affect my performance. I am only running at about 45 frames per second, and I don't usually drop down to that much while recording unless I'm in a pretty intense area. That's probably due to just the heavy amount of details here. If you're not recording, you should be fine. If you have a nice computer, you should be fine, but that's just a warning for the low-end users out there. And before we actually go into the house, I think it would actually be kind of cool if we sort of did a little tour of the outside, the area around. So as we can see here, there's a nice chicken coop with a little area right here. So you can come in and actually harvest chicken eggs, that kind of thing. There's also an area for you to practice your archery. Again, this is a Bosmer themed house. So there is some little training areas here. There's even a little training dummy if you want to switch over to your weapon and just sort of practice that way. This mod is kind of the area for crafting. And it has specially named chests here. So we can see there's a place for raw materials, place for pelts and hides, ingots, there's a sack for miscellaneous stuff, bones. We have a forge here, which is kind of cool. It's a very kind of rustic looking forge, and I absolutely love the way that this thing looks. So you can just go ahead and forge some stuff here. There is also a workbench, and it's nicely disguised with these drawers here. I think this is an absolutely fantastic way of doing things because it really fits the theme of this place. Just sort of this nice like gazebo here overlooking the area where you can come and you can sort of do all the crafting you need to do. So over here is a little house, and this is actually where your followers can stay. If we take a look inside, it's not going to be the biggest thing in the world, as we can see, but it is an area for two companions to live. So you don't actually have to have your companion, you know, living in your house, standing around like in a lot of other homes. They actually have their own little private space. They have a table, a jug. You can think of this sort of as a guest house as well. It looks very nice. There is storage in here, so you can put things for them. They have their own foot locker under the bed. There's this barrel here. Oh, you got some salt. Never have too much salt. You know, just sort of things like that. So it's just a small little guest house that's actually separate from the main home. But I think we've looked at the outside enough. It is extremely beautiful, and I love the aesthetic. There's a lot going on here, but I think we need to take a look at the actual inside of Elisdriel. I'm never going to pronounce that properly. Alright, so here we are inside. As soon as you get in, you will be greeted by a lovely little mannequin and a bunch of stuff just to your side. So let's take a quick look at this. You know, it's just sort of like some boots and just some nice general clutter. I kind of like these things. For some reason, a really big pair of keys. Not sure about that. And a saw. And of course, it has that treehouse kind of feel. So you see the leaves, you see the wood, because that's sort of what this place is all about. Now, over here is something that I am a huge fan of. This looks amazing. This is sort of like a mystic herbologist kind of place. It's hard to explain exactly what I think about this, but I can always imagine sort of an old hermit Bosmer, sort of a magic man who lives up in the trees working here. It looks beautiful. You have all sorts of smoky effects, a caged butterfly up there, reagents everywhere. You even have a freaky skull. Everything looks cool. And of course, there's a lot of customly named storage areas. And we have other things like this alchemy crafting station, which looks really cool. And of course this really cool looking enchanting area, as we can see right here. And if we go ahead and just use that, we'll see that it's a perfectly functional enchanter. It just looks awesome. You also have, again, different sort of storage areas down here, drawers, that kind of thing. Now, I know for a fact in here that, yes, here it is, there is a special dagger, and we're going to actually take a look at this dagger now. So, where is it? This is a very powerful weapon, as you can see. It absorbs a ton of stamina and makes them weak to poison. It's a very, very nice sort of wood, magic-y looking poisonous dagger. I think this is an absolutely amazing looking weapon. I mean, just look at the detail in this thing. It's so cool, and it looks really great while you're holding it too. It does feel a little bit backwards, as you can see there. You sort of have the wood exposed and the sharpness on the outside. I'm not really sure what that's about, but it still does look like a very fierce weapon, even though it does kind of appear to be upside down. Again, there's some arrows here. These hunter arrows are actually important for the poisonous arrow crafting, something that you are actually going to be able to do in this mod, and if I don't find it on our initial look, I will come back and talk about that later. It's a little dark in here, so I hope you can see. You have a bookshelf over here, and then you have a very nice kitchen and living area over here. So as you can see, there's a lot of area for you to cook, sort of eat. It's very homely feeling here, and I love the huge amount of decorations. This place looks wonderful. So of course, there's an area for you here to cook up your food and other such things. And oh, there's an upstairs, so let's take a look at that. Oh, and of course, I guess this is where you're going to sleep. So we'll take a look over here, and we'll see that there is, again, some more places to store things. There's a nice place for your unique items, your clothing, your armor, your bows, your weapons, that kind of thing. So again, all of your stuff can be stored up here. This, of course, also features a bed with a well-rested bonus. It is an absolutely beautiful home. There's a little bit more to it, though. If you actually go down below your home, you will find a secret ancient grotto. But I'm going to let you discover that and its mystical properties on your own, because this video has been running on far too long. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think of my new style. I do notice that it does make the videos a bit longer. I think some people might enjoy that, but some people might also be fans of my shorter videos. I'm not sure. So let me know. Do you like the comparison screenshot sort of clips where I talk over them, or do you like it when I actually go in and kind of give you my first impressions? So that's about it for the video. I'm going to end it here. I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel and check out some of my other stuff if you haven't already. I have a Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic that is quite popular. I'm also going to be releasing a Let's Play of Skyrim. It's going to be modded. That will be coming out soon. Please check out the Zool Report channel update I released on Monday, last Monday at least, and thank you very much for watching. I have been Zool. Have an excellent day.